Why is my computer so laggy? Anyways, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. And today, what we're gonna do, it's pretty simple. Well, it's not super simple, but it's pretty simple. We're gonna do predictions. Yep. We're gonna review Clark Cup Finals game number 1. Game 2 is on right now, but we'll review game 1. I did a watch along to that yesterday. I did 2.5 hour watch along, but you know what happened? It never started. So, yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. We're gonna not talk about that. And then we're gonna review. Let's see. Oh wait, hold up. We're gonna review the past 3 days of NHL games. Wait, don't. Hold up. Hold the phone. There. It's better. Yeah, past 2 days of NHL games. Then we're going to preview tomorrow's NHL and USHL and just NHL and USHL games on tomorrow. And then updates tomorrow's NHL fantasy team. So yeah, on the stream yesterday, they never started. I'm so mad about that. But it never started, I'm going to screen record my phone so you can see what I'm doing on my phone. And then I'm going to update my fantasy team for the NHL. I'll show you guys that towards the end of the podcast. When we get to that, so yeah, let's get into it, shall we? Prediction for the game, I Carolina defeating Washington. They did. They won. And then I had Vegas defeating Edmonton. I could Stuart Skinner's in net. That game starts in 7.5 minutes. So 1-for-1 today. I'm on fire in my predictions lately. And Muskegon defeating Waterloo. Waterloo scored first, and then 15 minutes later, I don't know, not game time. 15 minutes like real time. They scored right back. So yeah, it's 1-1 right now. Last time I checked, at least they just scored. But if you Clark Cup Finals game 1. The game that I did watch along to, but it didn't work. Okay, it's fine. So yeah. Finn McLaughlin, 1:29 in the first period, opens the scoring. First goal of the Clark Cup final from Muskegon. He opens the scoring. 9 seconds later, Ty Mason ties it up for Waterloo. And then, about 8 minutes later, Teddy Townsend gets on the board. And then we got 22 seconds later, Samuel Huck in front, back to home, 3-1. Waterloo leads. Later in the period, Teddy Townsend, 16:43 in the first period. We got a 4-1 hockey game. 8:33 in the second period. Teddy Townsend's third of the night, hat trick for Teddy Townsend, and it's 5-1 Hawks. And then we have Nestor Still. With about 8 minutes left in the second period, and then Finn McLaughlin a little bit later in that period, his second of the night. And then we're back in. It's about a minute and a half left in the second period. It's a 4-5 game. And then 1 minute and 11 seconds in, Reed Morick makes it 6-4, and then 15-14 in the third period. Grady Deering makes it 7-5. Stefanik makes it 16-25 in the third period, makes it 7-5. Then Reed Morick empty net at the end of the night, his second of the night, 8-5. Waterloo wins. Muskegon looked a million times better in that second period. Went down 4-1. Outscored Waterloo 3-1 in the second period, and then got outscored 3-1 in the third period. So the 36-34 in favor of Muskegon. Muskegon was 0-for-1 in the power play. Waterloo 1-for-2. It was a thriller. Take a look at Thursday's NHL game first. I'm gonna go grab my Gatorade over there, just on my bed. Hold up. I'm watching the Oilers game on my TV, so they're just coming out to the ice, so. Less than 5 minutes till game time. The puck drop. So Thursday's game, starting with the Capitals and the Hurricanes. Thompson denies 27 of the 28 shots that he faced on the night. Capitals won 3-1 on home ice, and even the series heading back to Carolina. And we got the late night game. It heads to overtime time 1-1. Wallman, 1-1, what? 4-4. With Wallman scores, Podkolzin, Darnell Nurse, and Evander Kane. So all depth pieces for Oilers. Oilers' depth pieces really stepped up. And for the Knights, Olofsson scored a power play goal for the first goal of the night. And then Carlson scored later in the night. Victor Olofsson second of the night, and Petrangelo. In overtime, McDavid comes down, jukes Eichel out of his shoes, over to Drysdale. He pots it home top shelf. With about 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in the overtime, he scores. Pickard 6-0 in the playoffs. The Oilers and Pickard are on a 6-game win streak. The Oilers have 6 consecutive comeback victories, the most in NHL history. And yeah, that's a very impressive victory for them. But before I forget, I was going to say, the World Juniors, Men's World Junior Championship is on right now. It's all the players from the countries that want to play that are now in the playoff currently. So it's not all the players, but it's a decent amount. Okay amount. It's not that much, but it's an okay amount. Can you hear that? It says, my mic's picking up something. Okay, so, because this is not my actual mic, it's my computer mic, and my actual mic don't work, so it's cool. I guess the job done. Leonie. Okay, cool. And then yesterday's games, Panthers take down the Leafs 5-4 in overtime. Knies and Tavares scored 2-1 less than 6 minutes in the game. And then Barkov brings it back to 1. Tavares scores second of the night, 2:52 in the second period. Reinhardt scored his third of the postseason by Rodriguez and Ekblad, 4:13 second period. And then 30 seconds later for Hague, he scored his third of the playoffs, tie game. And then Gajakovic, first goal of the postseason, 15:07 in the second period. Gives the Panthers lead. Riley, with about 9 minutes left, ties it up. And then Brad Marchand in overtime deflects off a defenseman of the Toronto Maple Leaf defenseman, floats over the screen, Joseph Woll in the back of the net. None of the Marchand scores in the Maple Leafs yet again. So yeah, 5-4 final score. Game 4, Toronto leads 2-1 and stays in Florida. And then the Jets take down the Stars 4-0. Couple of lucky bounces to start out the game. They don't ask how, they ask how many. 21 save Hellebuck shutout. He looked much better in game 1 and looked even better in game 2. Got a shutout. Is Hellebuck back? Probably not. Last time we said that in game 2 of last series, he laid an egg and got pulled the next 2 games. But we're not gonna talk about that. Okay, 1-1 heading to Dallas. The whole crowd singing "Oh Canada." Let's be cool. That place is packed and loud. Put my Gatorade over there. Alright. What do we got up next in the chopping block? We've got preview tomorrow's games. Today's Saturday, so tomorrow's Sunday. Quick math, I know. Genius. Stars, Jets, 3:30 p.m. Central, 4:30 p.m. Eastern, 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. Rantanen, back-to-back hat tricks, and then kept him and his team got left off the scoreboard in game 2. He's gonna look to bounce back. Hellebuck looked much better in game 1 and then got a shutout in game 2. They split in Winnipeg, and let's just see which team's able to come out hotter in game number 3. It really comes down to. And then Toronto took for game 4 for Panthers and the Leafs. The Leafs took the first 2 games in Toronto, both by 1 goal. And then game 3, the Panthers made a bit of a comeback, down 2-0, then 3-1. Came back, won 5-4 in overtime. Martian, none other than Martian, ended it in Florida. And then, so yeah, game 4 in Florida tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, and 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. So here's what we're gonna do for how you're gonna see my fantasy team here. I'm gonna open it up. Fantasy stars. Oh, updates available. I'm gonna update that. Okay. Let's view. See? Hold up. Is it in full screen? I can't tell. Yeah, it must be. That's fine. Is there a way I can hide it? Hold up. Okay. Yep, we're good. Oh, what just happened? Oh, my phone shut off. That's what happened. Back, baby, back. Okay, so here's my fantasy team today so far. Wallman, playing right now. But Slater only got me 1 point because he had one shot. I'll be serious. That's what, dude. Gosh. We have like 2 minutes left to HD. I don't want to know what happens after, but yeah, that's crazy. This guy got 4 points in 8 games. I think half a point per game. Okay, at the point every other game. It's a terrible freaking fantasy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Michael got me 3 points. Phil Hand got me 5 points. Protus got me 1 point. Oh my god, guys, we are selling. And the Capitals lost. Why'd I put the Capitals there? I literally had prediction that the Hurricanes were gonna win. That was dumb. I had Wallman and Albertson playing right now. Okay, let's put in tomorrow's team, shall we? Edit lineup. Alright, who's winning? Leafs, Panthers. I'm taking the Leafs. No, I'm taking the Panthers. No, I'm taking the... I think the Leafs. I think the Leafs. No, I don't. I think the Panthers win. I think the Panthers win. Final prediction, I think the Panthers win. Okay. You don't need a rider. There's no one on the right lane. At left wing, Jimmy Van. Defenseman, Ilya Labushkin. Center, Scott Horton. Defense, Mikko and Mikko. I'm going to go with the hot take, and I'm going to say Mikko. And then, Camilla. Cool. That'll be a lineup. I'm going to sell one of these cards, bro. I'm not keeping two Nico cards. But you have 2 Nico cards. You're not. I'm taking my 20 coins. Of course he is. Is both of them active in a lineup? How much are we listing them all for? 25 cents. Do you think I'm gonna sell this dude for 300 coins? Somebody buy him. Well, it couldn't be me, but I'm not the one buying him. Alright. Oh, okay. 2 seconds is not gonna be HD. that it? That's not bad. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. You can go here. Claim pack. Claim pack. What are we doing? What are we claiming the pack? What's gonna be in the pack? Let's swear it's not something gonna be in the pack.
Let's go!
Brandon Carlo. I already have a Brandon Carlo, bro. I'm just gonna call this not bad. Let's go. What do you have here? Whoopin'. Brandon Carlo card. Quick selfie. I 600 coins. Should we save till tomorrow and get a better pack? Or should we just buy one pack? I'm gonna buy a silver pack. Half my coins. Lock it in.
Let's go!
Adam Henry. That's not bad, bro. That's not bad. That is not bad. Actually, I'm gonna take that. Cole Perfetti. Oh my god, this pack's freaking goated. Jordan Shaw, pretty mid, but yep, we're locked in. Give me freaking Cole Perfetti. Lock him in. Do I want Scott Lawton or DeMello? 4 points in 8 games, but he has. Ooh, that's pretty decent. Scott Lawton. DeMello it is. Yep, that's a W upgrade right there. Oh god, you guys are so bad, bro. See, here's how the prize pool works, by the way. Weekly prize pool. Pretty sure you're guaranteed to get 300 coins. Is that what that means? I know how to do it. Thanks. Okay, locked in. Look at Cole Perfetti stats. 5 points in 9 games. Okay, whatever, sure. Lock it in. Lock it. Oh, if I can do something real quick, y'all can put this back up. That's cool. Indubitably. Alright. Cause I gotta see if I can sign into my account or if I already signed in, I don't remember. So Okay, I have that. That's fine now. Yeah, we're locked in though, okay? Yeah, that's gonna do it. Hope you enjoyed today's podcast. We'll continue to update my fantasy team every day, checking on it. It's pretty cool. Pretty fun. And then when the next season comes, I do my ESPN fantasy too. I did that this year, but yeah, continue to do that. So, yeah. That's gonna do it. Have a great night, evening, afternoon, morning, whatever time you're watching this guy, the channel if you haven't already. Like if you haven't already. Yeah, following and liking it. Spotify, same thing. Turn post notification channel if you haven't already. So yeah, hope you enjoyed today's episode 2, season 11. I'll see you guys tomorrow for episode 3 of season 11. But before I go, I got to show you this new shout out thing that I have. Okay, do you want to see it? You're gonna see it. Here, shout out. If you want to do shout out, it's literally just my description. Okay, it's just gonna scroll through my description and say here's what it looks like.
What's up, guys?
You can see by my description here, it literally has everything. Like it has my channels, all my social medias,
Pretty simple.
everything you need to know.
For the
literally,
season
it's
finale,
pretty cool.
season 40.
Check out my description. Okay, that's yeah. There's that. So yeah, hope you enjoyed today's episode 2, season 11. I'll see you guys tomorrow for episode 3 of season 11. I'll see you guys tomorrow then. So yeah. Peace.